Hey everyone, it's me Triton, and today I want to talk about some key differences between Destiny and Overwatch. Currently, as many of you know, Destiny is in a little bit of a content drought, and a lot of my friends and people who I game with regularly are looking for an alternative FPS, and Overwatch has been a really popular pick among them. With that in mind, I wanted to make a video that outlines those key differences as a supplement for anyone who's considering picking up Overwatch, specifically if they're coming from Destiny. So to me, the biggest difference between the two games is that in Overwatch, you don't ADS, or aim down sights. The reason I think that's the biggest adjustment to make is that it's an essential function in gameplay, not only for Destiny, but also many popular FPS titles like Call of Duty and Battlefield. It takes time to unlearn what has become a very natural habit for most. Furthermore, the L2 or LT button that is used in ADS for most of these games is key to an ability in Overwatch, and you'll be wasting those abilities as you learn to adjust. Additionally, a lot of FPS games feature a standard frag grenade for a character, which is something that only a handful of Overwatch heroes have, and by no means is that a standard frag grenade. The second biggest difference is that every hero functions extremely differently. In Destiny, there are 3 distinct classes, each with 3 subclasses to choose from. Mobility, recovery, the type of grenades, and supers are all different for each of those 9 combinations. However, the fact that you can use the same weapon loadout for any of those options makes a lot of encounters relatively the same. In Overwatch, there are 4 distinct classes: attack, defense, tank, and support, and every hero has their own set of weapons and abilities, and this cannot be interchanged among any of them. There's also a more dramatic disparity in size and mobility between the heroes, and some heroes are great in close range while others excel at a distance. And it's very important to engage opponents inside of your hero's comfort zone, because Blizzard really believes in using counters in the form of certain heroes to take down opponents who may be giving you or your team a difficult time. Which brings me to my last key difference. Teamwork, specifically working together to accomplish an objective, is imperative to succeed in Overwatch. The primary game modes are Assault, Escort, a hybrid of the two, and Control. None of these game modes can be won if your team ignores the objective and simply goes for eliminations. It's not like how Salvage used to be in Destiny, where disarming the relic was far more valuable to the team than taking it and trying to hold it. In Overwatch, you absolutely have to play the objective or your team won't win. And while coordination is important in both games, especially when you're trying to take advantage of a situation in which you have an opponent isolated or you're pushing objectives with your super or ultimate, in Overwatch, coordination is also needed to complement the strengths and weaknesses of each respective hero. Sometimes this requires you or someone on your team to switch heroes mid-game to play the counter to an opponent who is giving your team a hard time, which you absolutely cannot do in Destiny. Ultimates in Overwatch can also work in tandem, and at times are necessary to be used in tandem in order to take or keep objectives. I believe that those 3 key differences really capture the most dramatic things in terms of the differences between the 2 games for me, although that's just my opinion. The fact that leveling in Overwatch only leads to RNG loot boxes for cosmetic purposes, and that there is no PvE mode in the game are also big differences, and even the 3 that I outlined could probably be discussed at length in their own video. But if you've been playing Destiny for the last year or so and you're considering Overwatch, this will hopefully guide your decision as to whether or not to purchase the game. But I'm going to let the rest of the video play out, and I hope you guys found this video pretty helpful, and I'll be trying to post more Overwatch in the near future, so please let me know what you'd be interested in seeing and having me discuss. But until the next video, guys, I hope everybody has a great day.
¿Qué onda? Beacon in place. The payload has reached the chip. My servants never die.
Complete.
定住，不许走。